Please remember to like, subscribe and comment, as we love to hear back from our viewers. Also, if you enjoy our videos, please consider becoming a patron of our show through Patreon and or GoFundMe. Links are listed below the video in the description. From the deepest, darkest recesses of Dangerous Nerds headquarters, Keith Moncrief and Gerry Kissell.
Next to him. That's a little more appropriate.
Hey guys, it's another episode of Pop Culture Minefield with Keith.
And Gerry.
And he is perplexed right now because the first thing we're going to be talking about today is just blown his mind.
I mean, I'm serious. Look.
We're talking about the new Dark Tower series over on Amazon.
This guy right here that my finger's pointing...
He's playing the gunslinger.
He looks 12.
And that guy there on the other side is the guy playing the man in black.
Jasper, Sam and Jasper. And these two are... Look, here's another picture. Let's pick a different picture. He still looks 12.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a grown adult. He was born in 1994.
Oh,
I'm not sure what they're doing. This is so weird. But the big news
this must be a hell of an audition tape.
I tell you. Playing the gunslinger. Anyway, so the news was, because we talked last week about Jerome Flynn, and of course Jerome Flynn just got pulled into the show. Mm-hmm. He's going to be playing one of the cowboys on the show. Well, I wondered at first, is he going to be the gunslinger? Because he would be perfect for the gunslinger. But no, the 12-year-old kid is going to be playing the gunslinger. Amazon, what are you doing? What are you doing? So, look, I don't know, man. I'm sure, though, because Stephen King has become the Kevin Smith of reviews. He loves everything. So I'm sure Stephen King's going to love the gunslinger.
This is maybe a good makeup job. Maybe, once they clean him up, he'll look...
Well, they got to dirty him up. They got to rough him up and make him look dangerous. I don't know. Anyway, Game of Thrones star Jerome Flynn will be playing the cowboy. And one of the cowboys, not the gunslinger.
Not the cowboy.
And so, no, that kid is. So, not too great, huh?
Sam Strike.
Sam
Google
Strike.
him.
Google
See
him.
if you can find an actual picture where he actually looks like...
I think he just went through puberty.
Look,
balls
Sam,
just dropped.
No offense, but...
I'm sure he's a good actor.
I'm sure, but...
But the gunslinger? What are you guys thinking?
I mean, that picture, he looks a little older, but that's only because he's not smiling.
Yeah.
A little older, okay?
He looks 15. So, just not cool. Not cool, Amazon. Not cool. But Stephen King will love it. He loves anything that promotes his work. He's, like I said, he's become the new Kevin Smith when it comes to Star Wars reviews. It doesn't matter. He's going to love it.
The check cleared.
Yeah, the check cleared. There he is again. That's the gunslinger.
I mean, I can see, if you're
Are you guys excited?
10, 11 years old, this would appear to be a full-grown man to a 10 or 11-year-old.
Is that their target audience? So, not excited about this. I think I broke him for the episode.
I'm just saying. I know I'm old, but really? I mean, seriously?
Idris Elba was actually pretty good as the gunslinger, and that's just goofy. We want to get the gunslinger when he was young, just starting out. Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Just one little thing, because I love the show NCIS New Orleans. I don't watch any iteration of the show other than that one. And the reason I watch it is because of the star of the show, because he was Captain Archer. And I love that the show got renewed for another season. And I also love that they bring a lot of former Star Trek people to be on the show. LeVar Burton is now a regular on the show.
Really?
Yeah. I love it. It's just it is really one of my favorite shows. It makes me feel good. I love that's their theme song, that New Orleans opening scene with the jazz.
I like Scott Bakula's accent. He seems to really try to fit in, like he's actually from that area.
Yeah, like he's.
I have to give him credit for that.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
Now, when people are down there, it's funny. I've heard from people that are from there get annoyed with people that are not from there when they say New Orleans. Or it's like, so I never try to pronounce it their way. I pronounce it the way I pronounce it, which is New Orleans. And I love New Orleans. I've been there so many times. I've eaten so much alligator, I could be a DC character. I should be a mutant by now. I love eating gator. It is like one of my favorite foods. And one of my favorite places outside of Lebanon was this old, it was a really nice bar. And they served gator nuggets. And it was 100% real gator nuggets. And they were delicious. They were blackened. It was so good. And then they burned down. We used to go there. A buddy of mine's a cop in Lebanon, and I used to go there for his birthday.
Yeah.
So now it's gone. But anyway, nobody here in Springfield has them that I'm aware of. They have 2 Cajun places, and neither of them serve alligator.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh, let me know when you do, and I'll come back and eat there.
Yeah, because most people would like to have gator and taters.
Hell yeah. It's better than fish and chips. But anyway, NCIS New Orleans renewed for another season. So, yay. Good for you guys. Love you. And, of course, we got news that Joe Carnahan's remake of The Raid, he had some things to say about it. We got to see a few images. It looks really good, and I liked what he had to say. I shared with you some of those quotes, which he explains basically this character is former Special Forces, and we're going to be dealing with the tension of the situation is going to trigger a lot of his PTSD. And I like that.
Excuse me. Look, we are now living in a post-John Wick Hollywood. So
yeah, we just talked about that. It's like, back in the early 2000s, it was The Bourne Identity. Had a massive impact. It changed the way James Bond was made.
Yeah, that one and Triple X.
Yeah. And now John Wick has changed the landscape again.
If you're going to make a Raid movie, if you're going to remake The Raid, you got to at least match what they've done with the John Wick films. Because if you can't at least hit that,
yeah, that's your benchmark for quality of action.
You got to go above. I'm not saying this is The Raid. The Raid, man.
Yeah, because that is a great film. If you've not seen it, The Raid and The Raid 2, I
geez.
love those films. And a lot of people think that they were shot by an Asian director. But no, he was an American director.
Yeah.
He went over there and shot them, but his intent was to bring them here. And now that he's brought them here, the studios want to do their own adaptation.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that, But I grew up on Asian cinema, man. I love kung fu movies. Have since I was knee-high to a grasshopper.
You got to bring it. You got to bring it with this.
And John Wick has changed the landscape. And if you can't match John Wick for the quality of action, then you may as well just go home.
Yep.
Take your toys, go home.
Yeah, because you don't want to go Kurtzman on this.
Alex Kurtzman is the bane of television. My God, I wish that I could pull a Star Trek and go around the sun and go back in time and meet him when he was a child. Now, I would not hurt him.
You just give him advice.
But I would traumatize him about Star Trek to where he would never want to work on it. I would be that annoying nerd that just talks about it around him all the time when he was a kid. Star Trek's so much better than what you like. What you like is stupid. And I would talk that way to him and go back in time, keep doing that until he grows up and then he hates Star Trek. And then we never have Alex Kurtzman and we wouldn't get Discovery. And I would never have to go back and Adolf Hitler him. Kill him in person.
Oh, man.
No violence. So, with that, the Raid's going to be really good. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But the next bit of news is exciting to him and me because I know a lot of people, I have a lot of friends, a lot of comic pro friends that are not fond of Gotham. And I've tried to explain ad nauseum, and so has he, that this is Elseworld. Stop trying to ask why it's not cogent and connected directly to those characters
Because
the way you want to see them.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not connected. It's not connected to the other shows in the DC verse.
Uh-huh.
It's his own universe. This iteration is its own thing. And I've had problems with, because I did not like their version of Bane. The actor was good. It just, I hated the way he looked. It looked stupid. But I still enjoyed the storyline. The writing is really good on that show. And we're coming up, and tomorrow is the finale, Thursday.
Yeah.
And this is the final episode. And we get a new Bruce Wayne, and we get a new Selena Kyle. And we got a glimpse of her in the new teaser. And she's beautiful, the lady playing her. I'm looking forward to seeing it. We're going to finally get to see Bruce don the tights and the cowl and the cape.
Basically, a lot of you people out there, if you just tune in for if you find yourself not being able to stand Gotham the way you've seen it, check out tomorrow's episode. See what you think.
Because it's a straight up Batman episode.
It is straight up. This is what you've been waiting for. And unlike another show which shall remain nameless, Smallville, it's definitely going to it's definitely going to give you what they promise and not try to wait until the final moments
and get a blurry image of him.
Yeah. Really? I mean, I love you guys, but really? I mean,
and now the kid, he doesn't get much work other than TV, because he was on Lucifer he played Kane.
He's going to make an appearance in Arrow, I hear.
Yeah, and God only knows is what. People get all excited. He's going to be on Arrow. He's not going to be Clark Kent.
They've already done it.
They're not. He's going to be another character. It's like when people heard he was going to be on Lucifer. Oh, he's going to be Clark Kent. No, he's not going to be Clark Kent. It's he's going to play another Kane. He did. He played Kane, who slew Abel.
Yeah,
and he was cursed. And it was an interesting. I liked the storyline. It was really good. He's a good actor. I feel sorry for him because after Smallville, his career just didn't take off. And it's good to see, because we comic people, for as dickish as we can be, we will embrace people.
Yeah.
Well, as a fan, we embrace people, and everybody loves Dean Cain. Everybody loves anybody who's ever played a superhero. We'll embrace them as long as they embrace what they played.
Yep.
We reject people when they reject what they played.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's why, we had some problems. I had problems, not you, with Avery Brooks, because he rejected playing Cisco. And I always thought, why? You had an impact on young minds playing Cisco. And he's the single most no-nonsense captain in the Star Trek lore.
Oh, yeah.
No shit. He was the best captain.
All you Discovery people need to watch DS9.
Watch the episode. Well, the 6th season, when he threatens that guy to annihilate his entire race, and he means it. He says, I would rather do that to allow you to do one more thing on this planet, the Cardassian. Was it Cardassian? No, not Cardassian. Was it Cardassian?
I think so.
Yeah, and he says, no, we're done. I'm going to wipe out your people. And Cisco meant it. And everybody, even Worf, turned around going, are you serious? And he was. He's like, follow my orders. And like, holy shit, that was DS9. That first season and the last 2 seasons were great. It was the stuff in between I didn't like. It was Love Boat, and I can't stomach it. And Odo annoys me. I don't know why. People love that character, and I love the actor. I just hated that character, and Quark too. He annoyed me. God. I liked his nephew though, because he was best friends with Jake.
Yeah,
and I like their relationship, that dynamic. But anyway, so Gotham ends tomorrow.
Watch it,
have fun, and enjoy seeing their version of Batman. I got a feeling it's not going to suck. I got a feeling that's where all their money went this season, is into doing
that's not
Batman.
the only thing they're doing. You're going to see all of the characters. You're going to see Riddler look like Riddler, Penguin look like Penguin.
And Jeremy Valeska, which is also the Joker.
Yeah.
We're going to see him and it's reminiscent of Batman Return or the Dark Knight Returns, where he was in an insane asylum drooling on himself, and we get to see that iteration of the Joker.
Yeah.
Because Batman brings him out.
Yeah.
And this
This is
awesome.
nothing but fun. And so again, just
and you get to hear Batman say, "I'm not your enemy," because that's in the trailer, and I was like, "Ooh,
this is going to be good."
All right. Well, anyway, that's another episode of Pop Culture Minefield. This is Keith.
This is Gary.
Hey, and we're out of here. See y'all later. All right.